Hello everyone. So I am waiting on a shipment of glue to be able to do my Angel Dream Crafts Kim project. And it was supposed to be delivered last Friday. This is Monday and it's still not here. So, I tell you, I just can't wait for July to be over. I just can't wait. This is the 28th, and I am so done with this month. But I thought, okay, I am going to work. I'm going to try to get through 2 more of my little index cards, and then I've got 3, I think. No, 4. I have 8 in total, and I wanted to, instead of getting to 12 or however many I'm going to end up putting in here, I wanted to stop and decorate and then continue on. So I have a shipment coming in Thursday, and I have the other 2 dies to this set coming, and I didn't want to proceed until I get those other 2 dies, and I have the one big thing that I'm waiting for, the journal kits. So it just can't come soon enough. All right, so this was the next 2 in line, and I thought, I don't know if y'all are even interested in hanging out, but this is what I'm doing today. And I don't think I'm going to be doing any stamping on this, but I pulled some ephemera. This kind of has taken on like a fashion theme. I've got the Natural History Store here. I've got this model. The background is like tape measures or measurements. So I pulled this piece here, and I really was thinking maybe I would glue this in here like that. I know I'm going to be cutting it off, but I think, what do y'all think? That's really kind of interesting, isn't it? So I think I am going to do that and put this here. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. I think I'll cut just the tiniest bit off of this end here. And how is everybody? Hopefully Monday is treating you well. So far, so good. You'll be seeing this on Tuesday. It is Monday right now. So, trying to think. Allie made it. Allie's in Mexico City, and she is in an immersion Spanish speaking class for, I believe, 6 weeks, I think. And then she heads to Argentina, and I think she's probably a little bit homesick, which would be normal. Totally normal. And in case you're wondering and you missed yesterday's video, I announced that the theme for the August journal kits will be sunflowers. So I have all the journal covers made, but I have nothing is done for the inside. So I have a lot of work ahead of me, and that's okay. I do it for you. Yep, and I enjoy it, so I'm glad we did that. I like that. And I'm wondering, as I'm looking at this, if I want to put some Nouveau Glaze. I kind of do, but not sure where I'm going to put the Nouveau Glaze. So I pulled Here's a guest room or a coat room check. I thought that would work. Perishable works. These are all Tim Holtz, by the way. Handle with care. I pulled this, but it's way too big. It's too long, and I don't want anything coming up and over. But then I had this. And the great thing about these tags is what is on the front is also on the back. So if you cover up one side, you still have the other. And of course, I've got this mannequin. How about that for a tag? I was thinking I want to do that. So, yeah, my brain is going towards this, so I think I will. And then I don't believe I'll be doing any stamping, but I was thinking about dangling the coat check off of here. So let's see if I can find that brush. And maybe I want some ribbon and not string. I don't know. I think this is way too bright for what I'm looking for. So let's do that. And yeah, I am really enjoying working on this, so it's been fun. And as far as creating for the shop, I really haven't done that. So if I glue, yeah, we're gonna do that. I love this. Okay. So will I get the whole thing down as much as I can? So yeah, I have not, because my laces came in late, my Angel Dream Crafts Kim project. My projects are late this month. Let's see, I want to be able to use the hole for the ribbon. Boy, I can just see, I'm gonna have to cut that off. See that there? That's never gonna make it. See that? That will never make going in and out of a pocket. It just won't. So let's see, are we even missing it? I don't think so. I don't think we'll miss that at all. Look at that, super cute. And I think I will, let's just, and then I was thinking the other half string, I think we can get away with some ribbon here. Everything doesn't have to match. So let's do this. And I'm thinking I might want to do a dangle off of here. So we've got this. We're not going to use this. We might use that. Let us see. Handle with care. I really like perishable. I mean, these just, and then I loved having the number, but perishable, handle with care, and this one I just think are must, but maybe I should do that. I could possibly, boy, the colors are so similar there. I had really thought about sneaking this underneath there and putting that on. Did I make a mistake by not doing that, do you think? I don't know if I can get this up. I don't think I can. I could cut that down, or I could have it come out. I could have it come out. It still would fit the pocket. That's what handle, boy, see, I should be on a live so I could see what y'all are telling me. Perishable, maybe I like this better. Speak to me, guys. Perishable, handle with care. Maybe we should. Yeah, I think I will. I don't know. Sometimes you get an idea in your head and you're like, ooh, that just looks so good. So let's do it. Yeah, I was talking to my husband this morning. I am thinking more and more and more about lives because I just want to have some integration with everybody. And I think we should go this way. Yeah, let's put this on there. Yeah, I want to be able to talk to people. And so I think this bottle of glue has got some. I've got the ceiling fan on, and if I don't put the cap on this right away, it just tends to create a clog in the neck. But I think I want to be able to talk to people, to talk to you, get your ideas, get your, just have a conversation instead of me just being under the camera the whole time. I'm not enjoying it as much as I used to, and I think I want that one-on-one. So if I love the tag, I think that tag is cute as can be. So now, do I want to dangle a piece like this off of it? Do I want to do that? Do I want to dangle? This has a hole. I could round the edges. Let's round the edges and see. I use the big one. And let's see, we want this. Yeah, I'm missing talking to everybody. And this has just been, I mean, you hear me. I feel like sometimes I come on here and all I do is complain. And I don't mean to sound like that. So please forgive me if that's what it sounds like. But I'm having difficulty getting in on all my comments. And I'm thinking if we did the lives and we chatted, it just would be fun. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, guys. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Yep. So let's get an eyelet. Not an eyelet. Let's get a pen. And do we... Ooh, I feel a sneeze. Excuse me. I think we'll do black. Of course, I pick up one that they're connected because, you know, I mean, did you really think that was going to be easy? Oh, my goodness. Nothing's easy. Not this month. Okay, so we're going to attach this. I think this tag is adorable. Really cute. So I did not knot this, but because we're putting a pin through it, it should not come apart. We should be good. Totally good. Oh, it's cute. Look at that. Super cute. Ooh, I really like that. Okay, so we've got perishable. We have this piece here that it's got a glossiness to it, and I'm a little bit worried about stamping it, because even if I use permanent, now remember when we did this one, we've got two pockets, this pocket and this pocket, and I thought, you know what, I should have made that a pocket, but I didn't. I was kind of surprised. So then I'm like, well, did you make this a tuck? And I didn't. And when I'm thinking about myself and what I typically do, I'm shocked that that's not a pocket, but it isn't. So we're not going to worry about it. But I'm a little bit shy of stamping this. Let's see. This is archival ink, and it is permanent. So let's see if this will smudge. It may not. In my black, VersaFine is permanent, so it shouldn't smudge. You know what we can try first? Let's try, my specialty. Let's try and again, I didn't bring a wet one. I mean, why would I do that? Why would I be at all organized? This is permanent, VersaFine. Is this permanent? You know what? It doesn't say that. Okay, but I'm pretty sure it is. I'm not reading anywhere on there that it is, but let's try this little goodie. I'm gonna give it a second. Oh, I just really like that. And then I'm gonna rub it. So, do I dare? Yep, see how it rubs? See that? Just completely, look at that. This is permanent and it rubs off. There you go. So that's kind of what I was afraid of. Yep, it's rubbing. So that is not gonna work. I'm not even gonna try it. I had a funny feeling. Now if I scratch it up, I don't think I'll have trouble, but you don't know what's gonna happen. So, all right, we're not gonna do that. We're not inking because I can see what's gonna happen. So, what are we gonna do, Charlotte? I had pulled this out because it's got a mannequin, or I should say a bodice. So maybe what we'll do is we'll do this. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. I might have to glue this. We'll see. But yeah, that's a little something something. And I can get out my go-to. Y'all know these are my grabby numbers, and you know how much I love these. So maybe this right here probably will need we'll have to come back and put a little glue on that. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm happy with that. It's just it's a little something something. And maybe on the back of this I could use, I don't know, that's a butterfly out of nowhere, so that is super cute. I'm just looking to see if I want to add, here is one of the little dies. Let's see. I don't want to cover the two, but I could put it off to the side like that. I staple it? Let's see, does my stapler have staples? Here's another question. And if not, where are the staples? Well, that's another question. That's another question. All right, let me put a tiny little bit of glue so I don't have to try to hold this and staple it. So let's see if this will just adhere this so that I don't know that I have staples. Nope. Why would you think you did? And if you knew where your staples were, it wouldn't be an issue. But I do have, I think this will work. Let's try this. This was my mom's old desk stapler. So there's a little bit of my mom right there. And that's always a good thing. So there we go. So that just gives us a little bit of texture. There we are. That's kind of cool. But I think I want a little something there. Maybe. This is so feminine looking. Let's put this there. Okay. Cover up anything. Oh, good choice. I like that. Yep. You know, it's just enough to be super cute. So this is going to go right there like that. I just cannot believe that I didn't leave this open. That's amazing to me. Did I leave it? I don't think I did. I would have loved to have put this in there, but I didn't. Okay, so then we've got this. Oh, I'm in love with this. Don't ask me why. This will go then back here. Okay, I can see that's what I was afraid of right there. See that? Even though I cut the bottom off. There we go. Can't even tell. Yep. So there's our big pocket. There, that's gonna be better. Oh my goodness, is that cute? I might end up losing that, but this is cute. And then I really wanted the perishable, but you know, the way that this box is set up, in between these cards, you have tags, and so things like this can always be used in the tags. And then I had this piece here, and we can stamp this. And I was thinking this would be cute in here as well. So I think I will. I do, I think I will do that. So far, that's adorable. So I hope everybody is fantastic. I hope y'all have had a great July. I hope your July has not been like mine. I mean, my July's been good. It's just had some tragedy and some loss all in 1 month. So in that regard, my July, it was hard. It's been a hard month. And so we're getting through it. I think instead of black, maybe I should keep this. I'm gonna do brown. Let's do some, let's see how the brown's gonna look on this. Yeah, I think we might stay with the brown instead of doing black. And shipment collect. Will that fit here? No. What do we have? Special delivery, but I don't think that's gonna fit either. So, okay, let's do ticket. It's like my favorite thing to put on everything is a ticket. Ticket stamp. Yeah, let's stick with the brown. And then one of my all-time favorite numbers to use, even though it's big, it'll work. This is a 2, so that's 2,785. And let's put destination. So I think that might be a little bit big, but that's okay. Just like that. I think that's enough. I don't think we need any more than that. And I think I'm going to stick with the ribbon, the crinkle ribbon. And I think we'll do a little double tag or a little double ribbon. And I do believe I have charms. Well, you know what? I might have. Did that come through or just one? Nope. I think I might have from Angel Dreams, from Kim's shop, I might have a silver mannequin. And I was saving those to do glue dangles, and I haven't done the glue dangles, but how cute. Come on, Charlotte, is this gonna work? All right, we're gonna try this one more time, and if it doesn't go, we're just gonna tie it. I wonder if it'd be too heavy, but we should have a look and see. If it's meant to be, it'll go. I think it did. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's just check the box. I don't know what that was. Because I think they're in here. And I know y'all love it when I pull this box out and you get to see all the beautiful things that I'm playing with. But it is a mannequin. And I know I haven't used them, but I may have put them somewhere to use. That's very possible. You can't miss them. If you see them, you can't miss them because they're cute as can be. And they're silver. Ooh, here's a sewing machine. That might be cute. Now that I see that, I remember I was going to do sewing themed dangles. That's cute. I do not see. Okay, there's a pair of scissors. I couldn't tell you where these came from. There's a thimble. There's a thread. I think one of my sweet subscriber friends sent me these. Okay, well, look at that sewing. Oh, that's cute. Okay, well, they're not in here, so I probably have them tucked away, waiting patiently to do the dangles, which I haven't done. So I'm gonna have to find them because they're cute. But that's okay because I'm not sure with this I would like silver anyway. Don't know. Boy, if these were red, this would be great. That might be really cute. And then you've got the sewing machine. I could, you know what? I think I will. I may need the hot glue for this because the glue I'm waiting for is the fabric glue. Yeah, I'm gonna have to plug in. I don't know if this is gonna go flying. Yeah, I'm gonna have to plug in the fabric or the glue gun. But you know what I think I'm gonna do, guys? Let's see if I can get more of this off. If I can't, I can't. But I think I'm gonna put that right there. Look at how cute. Where should it go? I don't wanna lose Natural History Store. I think I'm gonna put that right there. So I need to plug in the hot glue gun, and I think I am gonna do this. Let me get my glue gun out, because I don't wanna say I'm gonna do it and then I move on to something else. Let's finish this. That's the whole idea. I don't want to have to come back to them. And we need a glue stick. Because you didn't think I'd be ready with that, did you? Not gonna happen. All right, so we've got that. That will heat up. We can get that sewing machine on there. That's super cute. I am wondering, do you think this would take ink? A little bit, just to tone it down some. Because it's really kind of a pumpkin orange. Oh, I like that much better. All right, we're gonna attach that to that with a, you know what I'm gonna use? I'm gonna use a safety pin. Yep. Because I think it's gonna be cuter. I wonder if is that gonna be too big? All right, I have some little tiny safety pins. Okay, guys, hold on. I don't have to get up, but I've got to get back here and find which little cubby. I found it. It's got little safety pins. Okay. Cute. Let's see. This might be too big for this. I might have to, I don't want to have to put a jump ring, but I might have to. Will I have to? Maybe not. Okay, let's see if this will work. Okay. That's really cute. and kind of covers up the, don't want to put it in the pocket, but it kind of covers up, I guess it doesn't matter. Kind of covers up where it says register, but that's okay. There we go. Oh, that's just, it's adorable. I could use a pop dot. Probably, well, probably not. I should file that down. Be nice to get this off. W took the, isn't gonna matter. We're just gonna have to prop it up. But that right there, oh my goodness, that is so cute. Okay, let's see if I can get enough. I'm gonna get glue out of here. All right, don't burn yourself, Charlotte. Down where you want it. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, it's cute. Look at that. All right, guys, that's really cute. I like that. So there's that one. So we're not gonna mess with this. Let's play around. Oh, here's my little, yeah, the little sewing machine would have been cute, but you know, I think that's better. And then I was playing around, let's see, this has one, let's see if this is a pocket. See, this is the problem too, is I forget. Okay, well, I forget what I did. So there's a pocket, 1, 2, 3 pockets. So I pulled out the number 2 because we've got a 2. I think this is what I used on the other one. I like that idea. I just think that that's really cool looking, so I think I will put that there. Let's get rid of this white as best we can, because it's supposed to be vintage. And let's put this within the card, because these cards pretty much go side to side. You don't have room really to go off on the sides. So that's one thing you need to watch out for if you're going to create this. This box is, I'm getting a lot of comments on this box. It is pretty popular, so let me know if you've purchased it. Let me know if you're making one. I would love to know what you're doing, and if you're using a theme, or if maybe you're just doing a little bit of everything. That would be fun. Can't wait, really, to get onto the one with that's shabby. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but I'm excited to do that. And let's see what we want to do. Let's see. I pulled the little man, and I had him where he is kind of touching, resting his hand on this pocket. And I do want to use him, so I love paper dolls, so I really, really wanted to include some paper dolls. So I know I want him here, but should we do some stamping there? If we do, we're going to use the black ink. So let's see what we've got here. I think that's perfect, so let's use that. Right there. And then we have a date. You know, one thing I have never used, I have this. And it's almost like 2030. Does that say 2030? 2031? 20... You know what? It doesn't even matter to me. Let's just do this. I don't care what it says. 2030. June 2030. Okay. All right then. And then let's put something up here. We have a lot of numbers, so maybe we can find some kind of word. Some kind of something. I have to tell you, because I don't have any wet ones here, I have all these stamps sitting here in a pile, and I'm going to have to try to figure out where they go, which is not going to be any fun. Okay. Let's... I would unplug my... I would unplug my hot glue gun, but I have no idea. If I'm gonna need it again. So I know I want this guy. So let's put him down. It's a lot of glue. Sometimes a lot comes out, sometimes not enough comes out. And I don't want to cover up that pocket, but I want his hand to be where it needs to be. So we've got that. And I have the 3, which now really doesn't make any sense. And I pulled this ticket. I like the idea of a ticket, so maybe we will. It's got a lavender or a mauve color to it. So let's see what we want to do here. Changed my... I had no choice. Had to. Okay, I think I want that in there. I think I do. Perishable makes no sense to put in there. And I don't think I hadn't pulled for some reason. And these are all too small. So Charlotte, we've got 2 pockets. I wonder, I don't think this will, well, Charlotte, this didn't go in the other one. Why would it go in this one? See how big that is? It will not work. So let's see what else we've got. We can get in here. What are you looking at? What are we looking for? Let's see what we've got here. Let's put this away because this won't work in any of them. I don't want to get into butterflies and that sort of thing because it'd be really cute to do a botanical, wouldn't it? That'd be cute. I'll put a word in there. Maybe we will put that in there. Let's see if we have some larger. Do we have anything in here larger? This would be cute. Can maybe make a tag out of that. And, okay, let's look at that. I like that. And, all right, let me see. I'll find a tag that'll fit. So what happens, guys, I think that's going to be too big. So, get this out. This is not going to work, but I thought I had some smaller tags. I do. Let's check here. And that's kind of cool. So let's see. We can make this work. Okay. I like this. Goes this way. I think it's a sticker. And if that'll fit on there, look how cute that is. And then we've got a tag. I've got glue stuck to me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a sticker. So let's stick this on there. All right. I've got glue all over me. I'm sorry, guys. That's what that is, all over my fingers. If you're seeing that, it's glue. I know you're a sticker. I'm getting the hang of being able to feel the paper and knowing it's a sticker. Oh, that makes the cutest tag. Look at that. That was perfect. And I think we'll put string on this one. And not ribbon. Because it's more masculine looking or feeling to me. Super cute. And then this here, I like this. And I think, well, if I round the, well, maybe I can without losing that. Let's see. If I do the medium size, let's see. Well, will we lose that? Oh, we might. Nope, we kept it. Just for a little different texture is the only reason. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to use the brush because it's too light. So it says what on one side, and on the other side it's plain. So I want to say this is grabby, but I don't think it is. I think one of my sweet friends sent this to me. But I apologize, I don't know who sent it. A lot of this stuff I hoard, and I think I mentioned that the other day. When I get stuff that I really, really love, that's why this box is wonderful for me, because I will hoard things that I love especially Tim Holtz that you can't find anymore. I'm more apt to hoard that. And this gives me an outlet, so that's kind of cool. Yep. So we want string. And I think I'll double this. And I think I will unplug this because I really don't think I am going to be using my glue gun. Got these tags off of Amazon a long time ago. And I think there was like 150 of them. They were fantastic. They've been fantastic to use. Look at that. It's just super cute. So we have that. And we'll put that in this smaller one for now. Nope, I think it's gonna have to go in the one in the back. Oh, gotta do this. It's just too clean, too bright. Got some glue on that. And the what can go right there. That's cute. Okay, then this one, this is perforated, no, and I think this is gonna be too big, too long, unless I cut it off. Do I wanna cut it off? I don't think I do. Let me think. That's not gonna work. So we need something. Let's look. Let's look in here. If I can find something ready-made, it's just easier. Penmanship. This is kind of cool. Nope, that won't fit. So, ooh, this would be cute. That would be cute. Ooh, this would be really cute, but I think it's too big. I think this is too big, but yeah, this looks like it would fit right in there, but it's too big. That's not gonna work. I'm sorry, guys, if you're sticking around. I'm having a hard time. Ooh, I'll have to remember this for that. That's 2. Hair cutting. I just really hate to cut. I would really have to cut that off. Come on, Charlotte, you've got to have something. We could, although I don't know that I'm really that fond of the blue. This might work. I don't think so. Nope. All right, I think I'm gonna give up on these. Flowers will not do it. Okay. Charlotte. same thing. Ooh, I could put that. Prefer that over that because it's got so much pink. I know somebody in the comments said, I love hearing you talk to yourself. Like, ooh, this might work. Ooh, this might work. Yeah, it's just thinking out loud is what that is. Ooh, this might work. Yeah, it's just, guys, it's just me thinking out loud, making a bunch of noise. Nonsense. That's what it is. It's just a bunch of nonsense. So, okay, let's see what we have. I gravitate to this just because it's masculine looking. But look at, it will fit in. Ooh, look at that. Okay, definitely that, which means not this. And I don't think this will work. I don't think that will go in here, and it won't. I'd have to cut it down way too much, but the clock might. This might. Nope, that won't either. Well, just aren't we having fun? Aren't we having the time of our life? Well, I found one thing, guys, so let me put this back. Let's do this. I like that. So let's do this, and I'm just gonna have to play around until I find something that will go in there. Maybe the way to do this, I'll look one more place and then I'm not even gonna put you through it anymore because it's craziness. Really putting you through it. You know, this is what happens. I mean, this is how I work. You're getting a taste of it. This is exactly how I work. So that's upside down. And I do talk to myself. I keep myself very entertained. I can have full-on conversations without any issue at all. Now, I am wondering, remember when we did labels? What did I do? I think they're all. I wonder, let's see if we have something. Can't be floral. Remember when we did all these? Should use them. They're so cute. Aren't they cute? This might work. Oh, birds doesn't quite do it. That's a sticker. Remember when we did these? They were fun. Destination, even though that's a bird, but I think it's too, yeah, it's way too wide. This one might be too wide, his ticket. It is. Well, Charlotte, why did you think that would work? I was thinking maybe one like this. Ooh, even though this is not really a gardener theme. Could I get away with a hot air balloon? No. But this, not really, but I mean, I could make it work. Why does everything have flowers? Ooh, there's a tree. That might work. This, yeah, I like that better than this. Somehow he just doesn't look like he should be around a bouquet of flowers. And that's birds again. These I did off camera. Aren't they cute? I mean, they're really cute. Let's see if we kind of ready that up. A big old box of stuff. Just stuff. Stuff that we have made together. All right, let's see if this will work. Well, you know, I ought to try it out before I ever even. It will fit in there, but I think I'll bend that. This is why I'm saying we should be live so we could talk to one another. I think it would just be way more fun than this. You sitting there watching me do this. I'm kind of starting to think I'm outgrowing the process. I don't even know if that makes sense. I'm missing talking to you. That's what it is. It's not outgrowing the process. It's just I want to be able to relate and have a chat. So I think I'm going to bend that. And I think this will work. What do y'all think? Can you let me know if you think this is good? I mean, I could end up selling this. I don't, it could end up in my shop. But it won't be cheap, that's for sure, because you can see, look at all the time that goes into this. I mean, there's a lot of work, a lot of supplies. So, I'd have to get something for it that's worthwhile. I couldn't give it away. I wouldn't want to give it away. It's too cute. Okay, let's see if this will go in there. Well, it's not going to go that way. Didn't I have it in that way? Oh my goodness, it's not going to go this way either. Yeah, it will. What do you think? Get a little bit of green. Do you think that looks okay? I found this when we were going through this has got to go on something. How cute would this be? Like up there? Yeah, really cute. Okay, guys, so here is 2 of them done. We seem to only be able to get 2 done because if I came on and had everything laid out and knew exactly what I was doing, all I had to do was put it together. It would go much faster, but then you'd miss all the lunacy fun that is Charlotte. So, this is how it is. I have 4 more of these to do so far. So guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments. And if you would rather me just do this off camera, I will not take any offense to that. So big hugs, guys. Thanks so much for sticking with me. Bye.